Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to review the Rings of Power Season 2's Episode 4, which has been titled Eldest. In this episode, we finally get to see Galadriel again, where Elrond is also seen asking her to assign an archer and another elf, and she is so good at taunting him. After that, they are seen going through the mountains, rivers and forests, but then they find a bridge destroyed with lightning, and Galadriel can say directly that it was Sauron. Now they have to take a detour. If they decide to take the south, it will add 1 week to that journey, and if they take the north, Galadriel sees evil horrors towards that side, and she also warns them to not go that side. But Elrond is seen going against her, and is also seen insulting her by telling her to stay in line. Still, she is seen deciding to stay, to keep the company alive. Istar is also seen finding a man out of nowhere, where he is also seen getting eaten by a tree in search of a branch, where Nori and Poppy find the Stores, who are Harefoots living in houses. But when they mention a wizard, the goon thinks it's about Sauron and they are seen keeping them captive. The Western King is also seen getting restless of not finding Istar, where on the other hand Istar is seen getting a bath. Here we come to know how Eldest is named Tom, and he came before even the stars and the greens came. But he also mentions how there were other Istars that he had welcomed, where the last one also became the evil, which is now the King of the West, who is now searching for Sauron so that he can forge an alliance with him, and if they become one, the world will be doomed and the Middle-earth will burn with an unending fire. And yes, they also have some rules to follow. In the dark forest at night, Galadriel and the others arrive near a graveyard where they start hearing whispers, and then they are attacked by these evils, these dark evil creatures, who are the kings and queens who were buried thousands of years ago, and they can only be killed by the weapons they have been buried with, where one of them also dies. At Pelargir, people are seen leaving for the north to look for Theo, after Arondir reveals how Astrid has also been marked, and is a servant of Adar. On their way they come across a big giant insect-like creature, which is also seen swallowing both Isildur and Arondir, but Astrid gets it out and then Arondir cuts it open and gets out. At night, Isildur is also seen freeing Astrid at first, where she is seen picking up the sword against him, but then they come to know how it was a pair of trees. Isildur and Astrid are almost killed by the tree, until Arondir speaks the Elven language and stops them, where he comes to know about how they were taking those who were harming the trees. The thing which awakened them was the orc's destruction of the trees. And then Theo and Arondir have to part ways, as Arondir has to go to the north behind the orcs, and Theo has to be the healer, the new king of Pelargir. On the next day, Galadriel is seen taking a promise from Elrond to keep the ring first even before her, as she has been seeing visions of Sauron holding her hostage to get the ring. Adar's army is then seen reaching Eregion along with Galadriel, and one of the elves is also seen getting shot by an arrow of orc. But here Galadriel is seen using the ring, and she literally heals him. They are really amazed by this, but then she is seen giving the ring to Elrond to keep it safe. I think this is enough to prove her loyalty to Elrond, that she only wants to do the good, so they can leave for Lindon and can inform Gil-galad to stop the Elven army from going towards Morgoth. Here she is seen facing an army of orcs alone, and I swear she looks so beautiful while slaughtering those orcs. She is a definition of what an elf should be. But then Adar is seen catching her, and here the episode concludes. Overall, it was an amazing episode, as we finally got to see the Eldest, and the tree couple was also really cute. It was a 10 on 10 overall just because we saw Galadriel in action. So guys, stay tuned for further more updates, and if you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't. Also let me know in the comments what do you think about this. Thank you.